Biggest celebrities. Feuds and where they stand now. Celebrity feuds are a staple of Hollywood gossip, capturing the attention of fans and fueling endless speculation. These public disputes frequently highlight the negative aspects of celebrity, ranging from intense arguments about rivals in the workplace to betrayals on a personal level. Some feuds end quickly, but others linger for years, affecting the participants' public perceptions and careers. When the dust settles, though, what will happen? Do these famous people make amends, or do they always hate each other? We'll examine the most notorious celebrity feuds in history, following their escalation, consequences, and, in many cases, eventual settlement. These arguments, which range from rap battles to TV drama, have had us on the edge of our seats, anticipating what will happen next. Because even the biggest celebrity feuds in Hollywood can result in a story of redemption or a continuing conflict, let's take a deeper look at the most notable celebrity feuds, their aftermaths, and the current status of the stars. 1. Kanye West versus Taylor Swift. The controversy between Taylor Swift and Kanye West, which started at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, is arguably one of the most well-known celebrity feuds of the 21st century. Taylor's acceptance speech was famously interrupted by Kanye, who asserted that Beyoncé should have received the honor instead. This led to years of back and forth, including a public dispute over Kanye's famous lyrics, in which he asserted, "I made that be famous." As Kanye's remarks continued to garner media attention, Taylor eventually released songs that addressed the issue, especially from her 2016 album Reputation. When Kanye released a song in 2016 that had contentious lyrics about Taylor, she accused him and his wife Kim Kardashian of lying, reigniting the conflict. Where they are now. It appears that Taylor and Kanye have made up in recent years. There hasn't been any new public conflict since Taylor and Kanye declared in 2019 that they were no longer enemies. The history of this dispute will probably live on in their legacies, even though the tension has subsided and both have gone on to have prosperous careers. 2. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's feud. The rivalry between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj began after Cardi's career took off in 2017. Both rappers first gave off the impression of being friendly, but disagreements about respect and rivalry soon caused tensions to rise. When Cardi B threw a sneaker at Nicki during a physical argument at the New York Fashion Week after party in 2018, things became more heated. When Cardi's popularity was perceived as a challenge to Nicki's hegemony in hip-hop, the dispute intensified, and both parties insulted each other on social media. Their argument was particularly heated since it touched on issues of authenticity, industry politics, and feminism. Present situation, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj have gone over the worst of their disagreement as of 2020. Both have recently worked together on music and have openly declared that they are not enemies. Specifically, Nicki Minaj indicated a change toward peace in 2020 when she stated that she would be amenable to future collaborations with Cardi. Their relationship is still a little unclear, though, and admirers continue to occasionally stir the flames. 3. Jennifer Aniston versus Angelina Jolie. Brad Pitt left Jennifer Aniston for Angelina Jolie while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith in the early 2000s, sparking the start of their well-known dispute. Jennifer was devastated and the focus of tabloid rumors as a result of the media's craze for Brad and Angelina's romance, which was called Brangelina. Both ladies were questioned about the matter in the years after their breakup, which only served to increase conjecture. In the public view, Angelina was regarded as the home wrecker and Jennifer Aniston as the victim. Although the tabloids promoted the idea that the two were at odds, they never publicly argued over Brad Pitt. But the rivalry lasted for years because of the media's fixation on it. Present situation. Jennifer and Angelina have separated from any disputes in recent years. Indeed, it seems like they have made up, or at least put aside, their previous conflicts. In interviews, Brad Pitt has stated that he and Jennifer have subsequently reconciled and are still friendly. The dispute is often seen as a thing of the past, even if the past is still a part of their history. 4. Joan Crawford versus Bette Davis. The rivalry between Bette Davis and Joan Crawford, one of Hollywood's most well-known rivalries, is a story of decades-long personal and professional hostility. When both actresses fought for comparable parts and status in Hollywood in the 1930s, their acrimonious rivalry started. On the production of the 1962 movie Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, the two actresses had to cooperate despite their dislike for one another, and things became heated. After the film's release and the controversy that followed, their behind-the-scenes quarrel has become part of Hollywood mythology. Present situation. Although Bette and Joan are no longer with us, their rivalry is still well known. Numerous films, novels, and the critically acclaimed television series Feud, Bette and Joan, who starred Susan Sarandon and Jessica Lange, have documented the fierce competition. Many people consider their dispute to be among the most well-known and enduring in Hollywood history. 5. Taylor Swift versus Katy Perry. The friendship between Taylor Swift and Katy Perry has had its ups and downs. The two were buddies at first, but by the middle of the 2010s, their connection had soured. There were rumors that Katy had betrayed Taylor by stealing several of her backup dancers. Taylor Swift's 2014 song Bad Blood, which many thought was about Katy, was her response. Both artists made passive-aggressive remarks in interviews over the years-long conflict. When Taylor and Katy publicly reconciled in 2017, it appeared that things had reached a breaking point. To show her willingness to put the problems behind her, Katy even extended an olive branch to Taylor. Where they are now, Taylor Swift and Katy Perry have formally declared a truce as of 2019. Taylor even made an appearance in Katy's You Need to Calm Down music video, signifying the conclusion of their long-running rivalry. And they have publicly declared that they have moved over their previous problems. Of all the celebrity feuds that have ended well, their reconciliation is one of the most touching. 6th, Meek Mill versus Drake. In 2015, Meek Mill accused Drake of using ghostwriters to create his lyrics, which sparked the start of their conflict. The situation swiftly intensified when Meek Mill accused Drake on Twitter of not authoring his own raps. Both musicians then released diss recordings directed at one another. Hip-hop fans took sides in the dispute, which was a major turning point in the genre. Drake emerged victorious with his biting song, Back to Back. As fans debated the morality of ghostwriting and its impact on an artist's career, the dispute also came to represent the conflicts inside the rap industry. Where they are now. Drake and Meek Mill have made up in the years after their conflict. When Meek Mill was released from prison in 2018, they publicly made amends and Drake even offered his support. Since then, the two have worked together on music, indicating a change from hostility to friendliness. Drake has even been acknowledged by Meek Mill for providing assistance during difficult times, and their relationship seems to be in a lot better state now. 7. Nicki Minaj versus Mariah Carey. Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey's time together as judges on American Idol in 2012 was anything but easy. During filming, tensions escalated when Nicki Minaj publicly criticized Mariah Carey, resulting in a public brawl. With both celebrities disparaging one another in interviews and in their music, their feud turned into one of the most dramatic celebrity moments on television. The conflict took center stage on the show, taking attention away from the competitors and taking over the news. Present situation. Despite the intense rivalry at the time, Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj have now moved on from it. Both artists appeared to move past the drama in the years following the rupture, and neither has mentioned rekindling the feud in public. Even while the conflict is still remembered as a high point in American Idol history, it seems that both women have moved on from it as of right now. In summary, celebrity feuds are evidence of the tremendous stress and high stakes associated with being famous. These conflicts, whether they are the result of miscommunications, rivalry, or personal conflicts, have influenced numerous celebrities' public personas. Some of the feuds, such as the one between Taylor Swift and Kanye West, have ended, while others are still remembered in the annals of entertainment. Many of these celebrities have eventually moved on, learned from their disputes, and even made amends. Even when they are long gone, fans find the drama of celebrity feuds to be constantly compelling. Let us know in the comments what you think about the biggest celebrities' feuds and where they stand now. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.